Hello everyone, welcome back to the Revival. Today we're playing Brighton and Hove Albion at St James's Park in the Premier League. Only the one match to catch you up on, and that was a victory at Selhurst Park against Crystal Palace, thanks to two goals from Timo Werner, the goal king himself. The first one was an absolutely vicious, rising, left-footed effort from the edge of the area. The second one, much more like the goals that we expect to see from Timo, running through on goal. The ball was put through by Vinicius Junior, and all he had to do was slot it away into the corner of the net. A late mix-up from our own defenders, a through ball played against the body of a Crystal Palace player, ended up giving them the opportunity to get a goal back. But in fairness to us, it was never really a result that looked in any doubt, even when they scored what was really a laughable goal, thanks to some terrible, terrible defending and a mix-up with the goalkeeper. So there we are. We're 84 points now. Chelsea second place on 75. We still have a pretty healthy 9-point cushion, and this game is number 35, meaning that if we win this one, we could very well secure the Premier League title today. So without any further ado, let's see if we can do just that. Looking at the game plan today, you can see everyone's looking pretty decent as far as health and fitness is concerned. Zakaria, unfortunately, is out with a little bit of an injury. He's only out for another day, but that means that he's out of the reckoning for today's match. So I think we're going to put Bodmer on the bench, just because he's a defensive midfielder and he's the natural replacement for Zakaria in this situation. Bodmer also is able to play in just the centre of midfield, so he gives us some flexibility as far as where we can play him. We have Xavi and Almiron on the bench as well, so we have plenty of options. We're going to go with what I would consider at the moment to be our strongest 11, with Timo Werner leading the line, but Joelinton is always on the bench in case we need him. Now, I don't know why it's decided that we should be playing in our away strip when we're playing at home. That's much more like it, I think. Okie dokie, so today could be the day where we make our claim on two-time Premier League champions. Defending champions as well, that would be something, wouldn't it? It's a lovely sunny day down at St James's Park today. The Newcastle faithful in the crowd, all waiting, hoping with bated breath to hear what the result in the Chelsea match is, alongside hopefully seeing us claim all 3 points today ourselves. Of course, if we don't win this match, then we will have other opportunities, but it will pretty much mean that we'll have to wait another day to taste this sweet taste of Premier League victory. Brighton are a fairly decent side as well, so I'm not going to take anything for granted here. Here's Nkunku, edge of the area, now Shelvey. He's taking a pop at it. The goalkeeper has to make a save. And Brighton put it out for a Newcastle throw, just on the edge of the 18-yard box. Here's Maximan, not known for his crossing. Wins another throw-in though. Maximan again crosses the ball in. Press the wrong button there, my apologies. That shouldn't have been a shot. Ball played around fairly freely by the Newcastle defence and midfield. Oh, that's very nice. Everything until the final ball was really nicely done. Werner looking to force a way through, not quite coming off for him. Hummels nicely advanced, trying to win the ball nice and high, keep pressure on the Brighton defenders. They play it all the way back, looking for a little bit of room, a little bit of space to do what they want to do with the ball. Here's Werner. Nice through ball to Junior. And it's foul on the edge of the area by Brighton. It's going to be a free kick. And now Junior with the chance to put it in the back of the net to make it 1-0 to Newcastle. He's good at the free kicks. On this occasion, not quite so good. Couldn't quite get it over the wall, but it does go out for a throw-in. Newcastle retain possession and control. Here's Willems. Nice little cross in. Werner able to try and get up to it. Couldn't quite get his head on the ball. Brighton get it away, and now maybe they can spring a counter-attack. But no, Newcastle able to retain possession, or regain, I should say, possession of the ball. Werner unable to get the ball away. Did very well to retain possession as long as he did, but he couldn't get the shot off. And Brighton clear the ball now. Ball out to Willems, crosses. Maximan caught in possession. Brighton now able to counter-attack. And they do down this left flank with Marin. Well won by Henriks. Oh, he gives it away immediately with a bad pass. That's a great pass by Maximan into Henriks. Can he find the cross? He finds a cross. No one on the end of it though. Long ball forward by Brighton. One in the air by Newcastle. And Nkunku caught in possession this time. Nice little back heel by the Frenchman. Doesn't find anyone though. Early ball. Maximan not able to get to it in time. Brighton get possession of the ball back, and now they're going to look to attack themselves. Punted up the park. Hummels able to win the header. Maximan, oh, nearly cross the box. Junior, well wide of the mark. Worth a try at this late stage in the half. 0-0 at half-time. Not going Newcastle's way, but there's plenty of football left to come in the second half. Brighton looking dangerous down this left-hand side in the second half. There's a renewed confidence about them. Werner just not able to link up the play. Almost gets the ball back to the goalkeeper, showing his experience, cool under pressure. There will be a bit of impatience showing in the Newcastle play at the moment. Brighton finding lots of gaps to play through. Good defending by Todibo. Here's Werner. Oh, he's just wide. It was a difficult shot to take from that far out and on his wrong foot as well. Just snatching at chances a little bit here. Hummels doesn't win the header, but he makes enough trouble for the other player that the loose ball ends up going to a Newcastle foot. Shelvey forward to Maximan. Not really seen the best of Maximan recently. Now Brighton down this left-hand side. They've got lots of pace down this left-hand side. Well won by Shelvey. Werner. Maximan. Into the box. Not a good cross, unfortunately. Thought we had that for a second. There could be a chance here for Brighton. Maximan crosses the ball and Junior can't quite get to it. His legs will only stretch so far. Well defended. The second ball, not so much. Nkunku wins the ball, but apparently fouls the player in doing so. It's going to be a free kick on the very edge of the area. Newcastle going to have to be careful here. 85 minutes on the clock. If Brighton were to score, there wouldn't be much time to get back into it. Newcastle looking to make some changes now. Inject something different into the team. Hopefully, maybe work some sort of opening in this last 5 minutes. They're only going to get 1 or 2 stabs at this. There's a chance, Werner, it's in! Timo Werner only needs 1 chance. It's a goal for Newcastle in the 87th minute. And could that be the goal that secures a 2nd Premier League title in as many years? The 3 front men of Newcastle United combining to devastating effect. Junior played it into Maximan, a delicate little through ball from the Frenchman. Werner takes a single touch and then puts it exactly where he wants it to go. 1-0 to Newcastle. 3 points all but secure now. Brighton have very little time to respond to this. Really is a terrible sucker punch. But I don't really care. Here come Brighton, hoping beyond hope that they can get something out of this game now. It's going to be now or never. They're going to have to be quicker than this if they want to get anything. And that's it. And we're getting word that that is indeed all it took. Chelsea have slipped up. And with that, Newcastle United are 2-time Premier League champions. Absolute scenes here at St James's Park, and what better place to celebrate your victory than at your own home ground. A brilliant effort from this team. Some people said it could never be done again. Some people saying that the likes of Leicester City have showed that the impossible can happen once, but lightning never strikes twice. Well, here in Newcastle United, lightning rods of the Premier League proving that wrong. And it's thanks to Watford that Newcastle walk away with their 2nd Premier League title. "87 points, enough to get the job done this year. Only 13 goals conceded and 65 scored. 2 losses on the record sheet for this season. Maybe next season we can go unbeaten. Who knows? At this stage, it's certain that Sheffield United are going down. It's much tighter for the teams above them, though. We're going to keep an eye on that as the season grinds to a halt. But hey, what a way to end your Tuesday. 2-time Premier League champions, absolutely ecstatic at that. It was a long time coming. We knew it was happening, really, with the number of points that we had ahead of ourselves. We've secured the title with 3 matches remaining. What was the key factor? Well, you see, last season I would have said it was Timo Werner's performance. But honestly, this year, I think it's the team. It's the whole team effort. You mentioned a good few episodes ago how all 3 of that front line had weighed in with goals. It's down to every single one of those players doing their bit. John Joe Shelvey blasting in a deflected effort to get us a 1-0 victory at Aston Villa. Vinicius Junior coming up with vital winners in games up and down the country. And Timo Werner definitely coming good when the time was right. It looks like, thanks to that performance, some of our players have got bids coming in for them. Ribery still attracting interest from Juventus. Bodmer now interesting Osaka. Coco subject of a bid from Sheffield United. Almiron, subject of a bid from Wolverhampton. So we're going to have a look at those in the closed season. The thing is, I don't want to strip this squad out completely. I feel like Coco could probably leave. But with Farfan going as well, it's going to leave us slightly threadbare as far as our options up front. So we'll have to think about that. Bodmer, I'm perfectly happy to let Bodmer go. That being said, his market value versus his release fee. Really, I should be trying to sign him to a new contract so we can maximise our profit from him. He could do a job for us if we don't manage to sell him after that fact. 12 million is just a little bit low for that player, to be honest with you. So we're going to say end negotiations there on that one straight away. And we might even renew his contract while we're at it. Oh, really? Well, that's annoying. Okay, we're going to have to renegotiate that contract a little bit later. A 14 million release fee when he's valued at 26 million is just not enough for me. As for the rest of these, we're going to have to look at that another time. But that's going to do for another episode. Thank you very much for watching. And, well, Premier League champions 2 years in a row. I'll take that. I'd buy that for $1. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.